storm in Lansing as firefighters battle for cancer coverage. Now, this is coverage that was promised to them but not delivered. So our Ronnie Dahl is coming to their rescue and helping our heroes. Ronnie joins us live right now to talk about it. Ronnie?
Yeah, Stephen and Carolyn, you know, firefighters are at a greater risk of getting cancer simply because of the contaminants they're exposed to on the job. Well, in 2015, a law was passed creating a fund to help pay for their cancer treatment. Problem is, that fund is empty. No money has ever been allocated to it, which means our heroes are dying. It was a gathering 2 weeks ago that was all too familiar.
Let us always remember Steve as what he stood for.
Firefighters burying one of their own who died from cancer without getting any help from the state. Among those mourning, Captain Steve Babcock, Senator Curtis Hertel, whose grief is mixed with anger.
We've had 6 firefighters who have come down with cancer since 2014 when the original fund was passed. 2 of them have already died. None of them have been taken care of as promised by the legislature. The
promise was crystal clear in January of 2015. Michigan would join 33 states in setting up a fund to help first responders with cancer. It's generally not covered by workers' comp. Governor Snyder signed it into law and told the legislator to pay for it. $3 million was needed, but since then, nothing. No vote, no money, no help. They feel like their elected leaders have turned their backs on them, have they?
They're damn right they have.
Until that money gets funded, there's no presumption at all and no protections for us.
Sources tell me this is about politics, not money. Indeed, while the Senate is burning firefighters, its leaders are moving full speed ahead on swanky new offices with views of the Capitol, a private entry, even a TV studio. The annual mortgage payment, $3.4 million. A fraction of that could help guys like Sterling Heights firefighter Doug Batty, whose leukemia is in remission.
I thought it was going to be taken care of, and Workman's Comp denied me. They denied my claim.
One thing the Senate won't be denied, parking spots. The office deal guarantees 500 of them for 50 years. Yep, folks, you can't make this stuff up. For the record, many in the Senate are embarrassed and outraged. Senator Tori Roca, a Republican, led the fight for the First Responder Fund.
There's a lot of support for it, but it's just, unfortunately, the leadership in the Senate right now is opposed to it.
So he's teaming up with Democrats to do the right thing.
We think it's long overdue that, firefighters, the folks that are risking their lives for us every day, get the help they deserve.
We are not going to wait any longer. We are not going to let anybody else get sick without being taken care of. And it's time for all of us to fight to get this thing funded.
And we think our heroes deserve better. So we're dedicated to staying on this story until we get some results. So tomorrow I'm going to be heading to Lansing, where a supplemental bill is going to be introduced to try to get some money for this fund. And while I'm up there, I'm going to have a few questions for those senators holding up the cash. For now, reporting live, Stephen Carolyn, back to you.
Wow, I hope you get some results there in Lansing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ronnie.